Decode the narcissist. Why do you feel safe with a narcissist? The illusion of care that's addictive like a drug. Does this feeling sound familiar? You are in a relationship that hurts. Sometimes it cuts deep. But despite it all, you can't seem to leave. Something is keeping you there, something that makes you feel safe. But it is really safety or just the illusion of it. Today, I want to talk to you about one of the most deceptive emotional mechanisms that keeps us tied to narcissists far longer than we should stay. It is the illusion of safety, like a golden cage. Comfortable, yes, but a cage nonetheless. A narcissist doesn't give you love, he gives you a program. At first, it feels like a fairy tale. He plans everything, takes care of everything, handles things for you. He cooks, drives you places, reminds you of appointments, helps with paperwork. He supports you, motivates you, solves your problems before you even name them. Sounds perfect, doesn't it? But it is not love. It is not genuine care. It is a system of control designed to get you hooked fast and to make you let your guard down. Worst of all, you start to believe you can't manage without him. What's happening in your brain? Neurobiology tells us clearly. When a narcissist gives you the sense of care, your brain releases dopamine, the reward hormone. You feel euphoria, joy, a burst of energy. Then oxytocin kicks in, the bonding hormone. You start to feel like he is yours. When intimacy happens, emotional or physical, your brain also releases endorphins and serotonin, your natural opioids. This combination is addictive. Yes, emotional addiction to a person can function like a drug. That's why you go back, you miss him, you forgive, you make excuses, even when your rational mind screams, run. This isn't safety, it's a web of control. You begin to feel like everything you have, it is thanks to him. Without realizing it, your autonomy slips away. You no longer decide what do you do with your money, you don't make decisions without his approval, you limit contact with friends because he doesn't like them, you dress appropriately so you don't provoke his criticism. What felt like care in the beginning becomes a trap of dependence. You feel safe only when you obey. Emotional silence becomes a relief until the next time you mess up. When you start speaking about your feelings, the nightmare begins. Tell him you are tired. He will say, you are overreacting again. Tell him you feel left out. He will mock, nothing's ever good enough for you. Start crying. You will hear, you are manipulating me, trying to get pity. Sounds familiar? Your feelings aren't allowed to exist. They interrupted his script. Because you are not supposed to feel. You are supposed to follow the plan, his plan. Emotional addiction saves you, hurts you, saves you, hurts you. It's the classic cycle of emotional abuse. Idealization, you feel special. Devaluation, everything you do is wrong. Rejection or silent treatment, you feel pain and confusion. Return, suddenly he is caring, attentive like in the beginning. And the cycle repeats. This creates a trauma bond, even stronger than normal love, because your body isn't fighting for the relationship, it's fighting for survival. He saved me, but he also destroyed me. This is the most difficult stage of emotional addiction, because in your mind, one thought remains, if not for him, I would be nothing. You don't see that he is the one who brought you to this stage of helplessness, cut you off from your own inner resources, turned you into someone who no longer trusts her intuition. He didn't save you. You saved yourself through him. Really, safety feels different. Love doesn't thrive on control. Real emotional safety in relationship looks like this. You can be yourself without punishment or silence. Your emotions are welcome, even the hard ones. You have autonomy, a voice, choices, and your own life. There is empathy. Your partner hears you. Without judging, there is calm. You are not afraid everything will collapse over one wrong sentence. Red flags of the safety illusion. He mocks others for showing emotions. He forgives you only when you apologize. He says you are too emotional or too sensitive. He insists you would never manage without me. This isn't a partner, it's an emotional hijacker. Want to break free? The first step, awareness. If this message resonates with you, it means you are already waking up from the illusion. That moment hurts, but it is also the beginning of your healing. You are not alone. You are not weak. You are not too difficult to love. You are just in a relationship that was never meant to work because it was built on lies, on manipulation, on programming. Subscribe to the channel The Narcissist. You are on a journey back to yourself, and I will walk that path with you step by step. You are no longer alone. Which sign was the hardest for you to notice? Let me know in the comment and like this video. Together we are learning to see more clearly.